Hi, Keaton, Andrew Lee, Hudson River Blue. So another disappointing loss on the road. Knowing that obviously it's a different team than last year, but last year you guys only won once on the road. What do you think it's going to take to keep this from becoming sort of like a snowball thing where you guys are sort of at a point where winning on the road is sort of even harder or more like mentally of a challenge that you have to overcome? Like, is this too early to talk about that, or how do you kind of feel positive going forward into road games, knowing that it's continued to be a struggle early this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Like you said, we only had the one last year, but we've made it clear that this is not the same team as last year. And it's going to take every single one of us to bring that confidence and motivation into each of these away games and fight for a win. I mean, nobody can do it alone, and we got to get together. We got to bring everybody together, um, and we just have to be confident in what we're capable of. And I think you'll see that in these next two home games, and we need to bring that confidence away with us because it's the same. It's the same. It's a soccer game. It's just with fans yelling for the other team, but who cares, you know? And we got to be together through that.
Michael?
Hey, Keaton, thanks for taking the time. Michael Allen here with Pro Soccer, Pro America. It seemed like a really, really physical game for you guys tonight. Like there were a lot of yellow cards. St. Louis really came at you very physically with that high press. How do you how do you learn from this going forward? You know, where other teams might see this as a roadmap of how to attack you guys.
I think we just need to be calmer and more confident in our style. I think we got a little panicked with all the fouls, with the high press and everything. And we just need to calm down, slow the game down, play our game, and not play into their hands. I think we gave them what they wanted at moments, um, and we can't do that. We got to be confident in what we're capable of, and we got to calm the game down and slow it down.
Scott?
Hey, Keaton, how you doing? Scott Churchson, Stream Punk Sports. Going ahead to next week, talk a little bit about Portland here. Now, in this case, obviously you're one of the carryovers from the MLS Cup final. How does that impact you in any way, and how do you convey that to a lot of the new players who only watched it on TV and never witnessed it firsthand? Thanks.
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's a completely different team for us and a completely different team for them. I mean, obviously, like reliving those moments is great and stuff, but we have to go into this game just completely forgetting about that and knowing like that we have a new team and that we gotta win it with the guys we have now. So, like it's on my mind. I guess every time we play them, it reminds me of that, but it definitely doesn't go into our game plan at all.
Christian?
Hi, Keaton. There's a theory that adversity like this can be a foundation for success. It can bring you together because you struggle together. Is that something that you're taking from tonight?
Absolutely. We already talked in the locker room and stuff, and yeah, I mean, the only way you can grow from these things is to embrace the struggle, to embrace the fight. I mean, the other choice is to pout over it and let it affect us and bring us down. So, it absolutely is a motivation now, and it's going to push us forward.
Final one. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, again, Andrew Lee from Hudson River Blue. I just wanted to ask about you playing alongside James Sands and Andres Perea. You guys only started together once last year in the game you got hurt against the Red Bulls. Does that factor in at all? Like, is there sort of a learning curve for you guys playing as starters from the get-go together? I mean, was that sort of a feeling for the game situation that you guys dealt with early on at all, knowing that stylistically that's a very different team than, what you guys usually deal with kind of thing? Or how did that work out for you at all?
Yeah, it is a little different. None of us are natural tens, not like that natural attacking mid. So I think it's up to Perea and I to really build that chemistry and figure out which one of us is going and stuff. So thinking back on the game, I think we struggled a little bit with that. I think we found we found ourselves both low or both high at some points, and it's just something we'll have to learn to deal with. But I mean, it's obviously talented guys that I get to play with, and it's just about building that and figuring that out. But it'll happen.
God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.